adhere to the vast majority, the truth and its people. So the people of the truth constitute the majority of this nation, especially in the first generations. You would hardly find anyone that was upon an innovation. As for latter generations, there will continue to remain a group that is upon the truth. Permission to withdraw from people when trials become severe and when desires become deeply ingrained. In the hadith of Hudhayfa, when he asked what to do when there is neither Imam or Jama, the Prophet said, withdraw yourself from all of those groups, even if that means for you to bite onto the root of a tree until death overcomes you while you are upon that state. We have also previously mentioned this authentic hadith. Islam began strange and new, and it will return strange and new, and it is related in another authentic hadith. The hour will not arrive upon anyone who says Allah, Allah. What some of these narrations indicate is that it is permissible to withdraw from people when trials begin to appear, and the following is established in a hadith. Then, if you see miscellaneous without avarice being obeyed, desires being followed, the opinion of each person being admired by its holder, then upon you is to adhere to your own self, leaving the affairs of the general public. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, the time is near when the best wealth of a Muslim will be sheep, which he will follow through the peaks of mountains and places of rainfall, in order to save his religion from the trials. At that time, when the said trials arrive, it becomes permissible to ask for death, even though doing so is otherwise forbidden, a ruling that is related in an authentic hadith. It is forbidden to hope for death, related that the Messenger of Allah said, let none among you wish for death or supplicate for it to occur before it actually arrives. When one dies, his deeds come to an end, and age does not add to a believer except in goodness. That it is allowed to ask for death when the trials come to pass is proven by a long hadith related by Muad. O Allah, I ask you to guide me to the doing of good deeds. I ask you to forgive me and have mercy on me. And if you wish a trial for a people, then take me to you with death, without me being put to trial. O Allah, I ask you to grant me your love, the love of those who love you, and the love of every deed that brings me closer to your love. These narrations indicated that there will come a very severe and difficult time upon the people when the Muslims will not have Jama established upon the truth. This is either for the entire earth or some parts of it. Knowledge will be raised with the death of the scholars. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, verily Allah does not seize knowledge by force, taking it forcefully from the people. Instead, he takes away knowledge by the death of the scholars, until there remains no scholar. The people will take ignorant leaders, who will be asked and who will rule without knowledge. They are misguided, and they will misguide others. The Prophet intimated to us that a group from this nation will remain upon the truth until the day of judgment. In another hadith, the Prophet said, from my nation there shall continue to remain a group that is victorious upon this truth. They will not be harmed by those who forsake them or by those who oppose them. This will continue until Allah's matter arise. This is referring to when the hour is near at hand, when Allah will take the life of every male and female believer, when they will still be upon that state. A narration which indicates that every 100 years Allah will send for His nation he or those who will revive the affairs of the religion. Abu Huraira related that the Messenger of Allah said, "Indeed, at the beginning of every 100 years, Allah will send for this nation he or those who will revive for it the matter of its religion."